Dude, I was gonna do an intro where I'm impersonating an Indian parent, but I just can't get it right. What the heck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys my best attempt, okay? If you don't sleep at 8:30 p.m., I will slap you with my chuppal. Okay, I don't even. Okay, you know what? That was so bad. How do you even do the accent, dude? I'm literally Indian and I can't do an Indian accent. God dang it. No, but at least the content of what I was saying was Indian parent, okay? That I gotta say. Indian parents are always like, you gotta sleep at like 9 p.m., okay? Exactly. But surprisingly, I gotta agree with Indian parents on this one, okay? If there's one thing in the whole universe that I agree with Indian parents on, it is sleep. Hello everybody, I'm Kara, and today we are going to be talking about how I got 8 hours of sleep every single day for the past 4 years. It was actually very epic. And we'll talk a little bit about why I agree so much with Indian parents, okay? So the way this is going to work is I'm first going to talk about the benefits of sleep, then I'm going to talk about how I did it, and like the strategies I used to make sure I got my 8 hours of sleep every single day. So, to begin, sleep is actually very, very important, and I literally made an entire like 10-minute long video about why I think sleep is so good. And no, it was not because of the health benefits, like that is one benefit of it. But the main reason I really like sleep, or like why I think you should try to get 8 hours of sleep every day, is because it's a confidence booster, right? You're able to meet this deadline every single day. You're able to get everything done by a single deadline, and that also makes sure that you are disciplined about your work, okay? Like if I could sleep whenever, I would sleep whenever. I would literally stay up till 2 a.m. watching YouTube even though I'm not getting anything out of it. But because I had a set deadline every single day, I got so much more done, and also I did not feel as tired every single day. Like literally sophomore me for some reason like had so much energy. I don't know how that guy had so much energy, but I'm pretty sure it's because I got that much sleep. Now as a senior, I'm kind of getting bad at this. Like I sleep whenever, but I also wake up really late, so it cancels out. But it's actually like single-handedly what let me do all the stuff that I do, honestly speaking. Like, I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but it literally isn't. Alright, so now that you gotta know why sleep is so important and why you should listen to your Indian parents, we will talk about how to actually listen to your Indian parents because it's actually harder than it might seem. So honestly, the first step to getting 8 hours of sleep for me was just being organized about it, right? Like I've talked about this a lot in other videos for other things, right? Like how to be organized about your extracurriculars, be organized about what you do in your day, but sleep is equally important. Even though I don't put it on my spreadsheet necessarily, I'm always thinking about when I'm going to sleep every single day and when I'm going to wake up. Like I basically treat getting 8 hours of sleep each day as a goal. Like I would literally say that getting 8 hours of sleep each day is probably my biggest flex. Well, of course, like my bicep is my biggest flex. You guys know that. Come on, like this is an enviable bicep.
No, 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 no.
But like sleeping is my second biggest flex, okay? Second biggest. And then because I treat it like a goal, I basically go through each day. I think about what like when exactly I'm gonna wake up and when exactly I'm gonna sleep the next day. For example, if it's a school day, I'm like, okay, I need to wake up at 7:15. When should I sleep today? That's right, 11 o'clock. If it's a weekend the next day, then I let myself relax until 12 a.m. and then I wake up at 9. Still get my 8 hours of sleep. Even got one extra hour, bonus hour. Let's go. And then obviously when you're deciding when you have to sleep and when you have to wake up, you should also consider like what you have to do that day, right? Like unless you have a really, really big project, you should always aim to sleep at the same time. Like I always aim to sleep at 11 so that I have like 15 minutes leeway so that if I sleep 15 minutes later, I forgot to do something or like I just want to watch a little YouTube before I sleep, I always have that 15 minutes just so I can still get my 8 hours of sleep. Also, if you're organized about your sleep, you won't do stupid stuff like stare at Gotham chess while he explains chess that is way too big brain for you to understand, but you still like watching it because it makes you feel good for some reason. Totally not speaking from experience. Totally. Like, I've had friends where they come to me the next day and they're like, oh, I stayed up till 3 a.m. I'm so cool. And I was like, what were you doing? Like, staying up till 3 a.m.? You must have had so much work to do. And they're like, no, I was texting with my friends. I was having a very good conversation. I'm like, what? Couldn't you, like, do that, like, a bit earlier? Now, there are definitely legitimate reasons to stay up late. Like, I definitely understand. Like, if you have a super big project the next day, then yes, it makes sense to, like, stay up an extra hour just to make sure you get it done, make sure you get a good grade on it. But, like, if you're staying up to text someone, like, you can text them anytime throughout the day, okay? I've done plenty of texting in my career, and I must say that I never stayed up past 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Not 12 p.m. That would be kind of sad if I slept at noon every day, but 12 a.m. texting, okay? Also, just as a side note, I am very against all-nighters because they just don't make sense to me. Like, how do you focus for the whole night? You're definitely going to be tired. You're not going to be as productive as if you studied throughout the day. I don't know. It just doesn't seem that it doesn't make sense to me. Organize your. Set a very. Set a very like strict sleep. Set a very strict sleep set, bruh. Set a very strict sleep. Oh my god.
One eternity later.
Set a very. Bruh, dude, I've literally tried taking this clip like 5 times and I still can't say it. Try setting a strict sleep schedule for yourself. And it'll build your confidence, it'll make you more productive, it'll be very epic in general. Now that you set your sleep schedule, it is time to actually meet it. And the way I like to do it is finish your brainy stuff first. That is like my main advice for people who want to get to sleep on time. Like in the evening, I have no motivation to do anything. I'm sure you guys do too, right? Like how do you have motivation in the evening? Come on. All I want to do is sit in front of my computer, watch PewDiePie, do all that boring stuff. Come on. I don't want to do work. No one wants to do work in the night. If you don't want to do work in the night, you're crazy. Like, even if I have, like, Olympiad studying or, like, a homework assignment to do on my to-do list, I just end up watching YouTube because my brain's so dead in the evening. I can't do anything. Like, literally zero. Like, I am pretty sure that I've never studied Olympiads past 10 in my life, unless I was feeling, like, super stupidly energetic for some reason, which happened a lot in sophomore year. I don't know why. I honestly wish I could have my sophomore self back, dude. I have no energy now anymore. I don't have that kind of energy. However, if I did have brain dead stuff to do instead of like a hard homework assignment or like Olympiad studying to do in the night, I actually do that. Like if I have A-push notes to do, I just finish it off so that I have more time when I'm actually feeling good to do other stuff that I find fun. So if you kind of think of it like that, right, it actually seems like a good idea, right? Like if you're able to finish the brain stuff in the beginning and then have some time to relax and then do the stupid like boring really brain dead stuff in the night, then you're actually getting the most productivity out of the day, most relaxing out of the day, most boring stuff out of the day. So basically, as soon as I wake up, I just do all the brain stuff that I can. Like if I have a like goal to do 3 AB problems a day, I just finish it off in the morning. If I have like a presentation to do for one of my clubs, I finish that off in the morning. Then after lunch or after I get back from school, I basically relax for a little bit, like maybe 30 minutes of watching StarCraft 2 or something. And then I basically do brain stuff until my brain just stops working. Like if I'm doing an Olympiad problem and I'm just staring at it and I'm not actually getting anything done, then I actually move on to the like boring homework stuff that like I really don't want to do, but I have to do it and do the next day, and it's really easy to do. It just takes a lot of time. Like AP Bio mastering biology questions. I don't know if any of you got how to do that, but it's this stupid website where you had to answer like 500 questions. It's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, you did not hear this rap from me, and honestly, I don't really, like, I seriously don't recommend this for most of you guys, but I never start my homework before 9. And the reason why I do that is because it forces me to do stuff when I'm tired, right? Like, I can't relax if I have stuff to do that's due the next day. And it also makes me do it fast. Deadline pressure is kind of epic, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have deadline pressure, you're gonna do homework way faster. Alright, and now for the last tip is limit how much you relax. Now that sounds like the most Indian parent thing I've said this whole video. Like, sleeping at 11 is kind of makes sense, but like, this is Indian parent to the extreme. But, you know, what can I say? I'm like an Indian parent already. I even got my chuckles, come on. Look at this fanciness, holy moly. What size is this, dude? Feels a bit big. Size 13, what the heck? My shoes are size 12. I don't know why these are so massive. Oh well. No, but actually though, limiting how much you relax is actually one of the best advice I could give. Whether or not you're the kind of guy who wants to have fun in high school, it helps either way. Like I personally think I had fun all 4 years of high school. And no, that I don't mean that as in like I had fun doing Olympiads or that kind of thing. I had fun grinding. No, I like legit did fun stuff out of that stuff. Come on, what do you guys think of me?
Stop the cap.
I chatted with my friends all the time. I played video games. I watched YouTube. I had hobbies. I went on vacation. Although, like, to be fair, I hate vacations. I just like staying at home and relaxing. But I had time to do all that stuff, even though I still had time to do all the other stuff, right? And the reason why I was able to do that is because I limited myself to when I could do it, right? I basically kept my relaxing time to times on weekends or nights when I'm not going to do any work anyways, and it basically kept a time limit, like a 30-minute time limit on how much I could do outside of that time. Like basically before 10, I could only relax 30 minutes, and then if I finished all my work by 10, then I would relax as much as I want after 10. And that also, like on top of that, gives me motivation to finish my work before 10, right? So honestly, if you limit how much you relax, you could get the best of both worlds, right? You could spend time relaxing when you don't feel like doing work, and you could actually spend like good time relaxing, like not worrying about all the work that you have to do. So yeah, those are basically the 3 tips that got me through high school. Like I managed to get 8 hours of sleep just by following those 3 like strategies. And obviously there's a part of that that was just being fast at homework and like being able to do like schoolwork pretty quickly. Like if you're getting less than 8 hours of sleep, you might be pushing yourself a bit too hard, and you should probably just focus on stuff that you could do within that like within the day, right? Don't like overload on stuff that like makes you have to sleep like 5 hours every day. That's not sustainable and it's not worth it. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. Come on, I need some ideas. Like, this was a very good idea. I really appreciate the comments. I'm trying to make these videos for you guys. So if you guys leave me with comments that, like, suggestions that you guys want to see, I would be very happy to make them. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching again, and we will see you. Who's we? I don't know who we is. I will see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.